Hi, this is Luke for Production Expert, and this is mixing a live band recording. So I recorded this using a mobile rig that I put together using the Focusrite Claret Plus and the Claret Plus Octapre, giving me 16 inputs. In total, I used about 13 in the end, but this was recorded in a rehearsal studio, so completely live with no overdubs. So there were a few considerations, not least the close proximity of everything to everything. So I ended up with a lot of amp and drum spill down the vocal mics, and actually a surprising amount of spill down the guitar mics as well in some cases, mainly down to the fact that the band were very compliant when I asked them to keep the levels down. So very small confined space, but I think we got away with it in the end. Let's have a listen.
Reason you lost it, you break down, staring at the sun till you break out. With venom on your tongue and your status is resting in their thumbs till you break out. With venom on your tongue.
So here's my kick. And without the shaping going on, just softens the front and lets the spill through. Some very extreme EQ there. That's without. So in keeping with a lot of live recordings, there wasn't a lot of time to go through the tunings and the placements. So this is what I have. So slightly easier story with the snare drum. I had two mics, top and bottom, and those are bussed into this channel here.
Reason you lost it.
So just a bit of top lift. That's without. Back in. But pretty great straight off the back of the mic. The bass was recorded direct, straight out the back of the amp. Sounds like this. I just wanted to bring out some of that pick attack. And without that, just a little bit woollier there. So the band had two guitars, and interestingly, this first guitar, the level of the amp was so quiet that I actually had quite a lot of band spill down the guitar mic. Now, being quite a clean sound, it did benefit from some compression, but this time I had to use a higher ratio and then use a higher threshold as well, basically less compression, so as not to suck even more of that spill down the mic. But as you can see, there's just a tiny little bit of EQ there just to bring out some of the presence in that guitar. Wasn't so much of a problem with the other guitar.
Reason you lost it, you break down.
Still there, but a little bit more workable. Now with my three vocals, you'll notice that there's EQ, but there is no shaping or gating. The reason for that is there was such a lot of spill cumulatively that either trying to edit that out or to gate that in and out would result in a lot of, tonal shifts, that kind of thing. So I just tried to make it sound the best it could without using any gating or expansion. And just back on our lead vocal, I used a little bit of drive as well.
Reason you lost it, you break down, from staring at the sun till you break out. With venom on your tongue and your status is resting in their thumbs.
So that's mixing a live band recording. So there's some spill, but when we work with it, we get most, if not all of the way there to a good quality mix. To find out more and to read our full article on location recording, head over to the Production Expert blog.